Yo, you've asked for it, so here it is. I'm gonna show you how I make protein ice cream. All you're gonna need is a bowl. Whoa, almost lost it. If you're following what you're eating and measuring things, get your food scale out. Always stick your bowl on top, set it to 0. So I already know the values that I want. I've got those written down. So what I've got here is just some whey protein. I'm just using standard blended whey, so there's nothing special about this. It's got a little bit of isolate and concentrate in there. I'm not too bothered with the incidental macros. Heavy whipping cream. This stuff is amazing. It tastes phenomenal and it's full of calories. So you gotta be a bit careful with it, but this is the last hurrah before weigh-in for me. So 100 mils, in it goes. There is a fair bit of calories in there. Cottage cheese. It's just standard, high protein. Cottage cheese is actually casein protein, so it's nice, slow digesting, which when you combine it with your whey protein, you're getting that full spectrum of aminos. So I'm gonna need a little bit extra. I'm personally going for 150 grams with this one, and a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, from there, we're going to add, and this one is a little bit different. It's something I've been experimenting with. It's not normally in the mix, but coconut milk. Just standard. Gives it a little bit of edge, a little bit more flavor, and more importantly, a few extra calories, which is what we're after. There's not really too many measurements here in terms of what makes the profile well, but I do measure the macros and the calories, so I'm just keeping track of how much is going in. A little bit of cinnamon adds a nice touch of flavor. Bit of nutmeg, that's a bit of a secret. And then last but not least, I like some coconut oil. Now this just adds a really cool dynamic because coconut oil at room temperature is actually liquid, but when this goes into the fridge or the freezer, it's gonna solidify. So that's just gonna be like little islands of goodness as I eat through the ice cream itself. It's like chocolate chips in terms of its consistency. So that stuff's all in there now. All I've got to do is mix it. And you're gonna be a bit slow and delicate, careful with your mixing here because it can go everywhere, but it will thicken up really quickly and then taste good. And keep in mind, when it comes to whipping cream, the faster you whip it, the more it solidifies. So if you whip whipping cream enough, it's gonna turn into butter. That's pretty good. From there, I'm actually just gonna leave it in the bowl, leave the fork in there, stick it in the freezer 5-10 minutes, stir it again, and then if I want it colder or more ice cream like, I'll chuck it back in there. But otherwise, that is gonna be good to go in about 10 minutes. If you like it, let me know. If you wanna see something else, hit me up with a comment or direct message. Otherwise, see ya.